Welcome everybody to the YES Youth Empowerment Show. Just want to get things started off with some questions for you guys. You guys are all emerging leaders in your industry. Just wanted to know, whoever wants to go first can go. Just want to know what you do, how you got involved in what you're doing, and how do you get there today.
Ladies first.
Okay.
All right, so I'm an actress. Like Hannah, one of my gigs right now is on Power Stars. How did I get into it? It's kind of a boring story. I auditioned and they liked me, and so they called me and they told me to come forward. But before that, I was in school for medicine. I was a pre-med major, and I had to leave school and make the decision to really focus on my craft. And eventually I went back to school, but making that decision was really tough. And I just kind of went with my heart, followed my gut instinct, and just really pushed for my dream. And it's working out.
How's everyone doing? We need another energy check. How's everyone doing? Sounds good. My name is Trav. For those that don't know me, I started off on Vine in 2013. The first video I ever did that went viral. Now this might sound crazy to the younger, older crowd, because you're not older. The younger, older crowd. I walked inside of McDonald's, actually McDonald's around the corner, and I screamed, and I walked like nothing happened. And I went viral and took off. So that's how I started on social media. I actually left grad school to actually pursue. I should be talking to you. I'm talking to you too. My bad. I actually left grad school to pursue entertainment, and it has been going good ever since. Sometimes you just have to follow your dreams. And me and Andrea actually went to school together, Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. So sometimes you have to take that leap of faith, and follow your dreams, and just keep going. Never let anyone tell you what you can and can't do. Stay humble, stay working.
That's good. Yes, Can I ask something about the two that left school, they went a different route? How do parents feel about that?
We're both Jamaican, so
yeah, I'm Jamaican too, so we already know. Them no play.
That wasn't easy. I took a while to tell my parents that I wasn't going to go back to school. I was in my junior year, entering my senior year, and it was during the summer, so my mom had an anxiety attack. Yeah, it was very difficult, but the reason why I entered back school is because, initially I was paying school off myself, and then she said, if you finish your degree, I'll pay for you. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, I'm going to go back, because now I don't have to pay for it. At least that's what I thought. So, yeah. And what about you?
my mother cursed me out. To be honest with y'all, she's Jamaican. You know how Caribbean parents do. You tell them you leaving school is not a game. Because I graduated college, but when I was in grad school. But the thing is, I was following my parents wanted me to do. I was in my father, because both of them were in the health field. But it was like, you know what? I looked at my professor one day, and I said, this is not what I want to do. And I was getting good grades in grad school. I was at Westchester University, which is like 35 minutes from Lincoln University. And she said, what do you mean? I said, this is not what I want to do. I want to continue. I want to chase entertainment. I want to be an actor. And she was like, well, if that's what you want to do, then do it. Sometimes you have to take that leap of faith.
Awesome.
Yeah, so for me, as I mentioned earlier, I am a Baltimore Ravens cheerleader. I'm actually captain. I'm a former Miss Maryland United States. And then I'm also a graduate student, so I kind of do a little bit of everything. I'm getting my master's in school counseling. And then outside of that, I have a new podcast coming out. I'm a co-host with two other people, and it's called Serious Students, so that'll be coming out in the fall. Then I'm also a new business owner, so a new gym in Baltimore. So kind of dab in a little bit of everything, but that's what makes it so cool. So if anyone's out there and they're interested in so many different things, just do it. As long as you can find a common denominator, go for what you want.
Clap it up, clap it up.
What's up, everybody? What's up? I'm Dizzy Brown. I'm a radio personality, and I also work with Nick Cannon and the Incredible Gang. Pretty much, I got started young, at like 16, 17 years old, promoting for Funkmaster Flex. Even though I wasn't allowed to be in the club, I wanted to participate. So what they usually made me do was give out flyers, put up posters and stuff like that. Then from there, it opened up a lot of other doors. I started working with BET, VH1, yeah, a lot of these social places, and pretty much I was on VH1 also for a TV show. I worked with Love and Hip Hop. I'm pretty sure a lot of people definitely know that. I worked with Samantha, Little Man DC, Mother. I worked hand in hand with them. I was on MTV, Totally Clueless. I pranked my ex-girlfriend. So like that pretty much went to a whole nother level. But now, like I said, I work with Nick Cannon, also a radio personality out here in Brooklyn. And I didn't go to college. No offense to you guys, but you know, I followed my dream early at 17, and I just kept going with it. So this is where I'm at right now in my career.
Awesome.
Okay, clap it up, clap it up. Now, I like the fact that you said you followed your dreams early, right? So, as a young person growing up, you often say, hey, you often ask, what do you want to be when you grow up, right? So as a young person, like the teenagers in the room, how do I discover what I love or what I want to do, and how do I profit from it? How do I make money?
Well, with me in my situation, they was just paying me like $100. And I was 17, I thought that was like decent money for 17 years old. But like, I always wanted to push and aim and figure out my pitch. First, I thought I was gonna make it to the NBA. I used to play ball. I actually went to Bishop Ford High School to play ball. Then once I got hurt, I stopped, and I was in the need to figure out what else I could do, and I got involved with music and promoting. And I just continue with it.
I would say just do what you love. I know I mentioned that earlier, but if you could do what you love, then you'll never feel like you're working. So I know that we all want to make money, but you can also make money doing what you love.
Yeah, I never really focused on making money or finding a profit out of it. It was kind of just something that satisfied me. I think also you shouldn't go looking like, oh, I need to find something to do. I think you just need to live, exist, have your experiences, and really pay attention to the lessons that you're learning. And then in a way, like, what you're supposed to do is going to find you. You'll feel it. It won't feel like work. It won't feel like, you know, you're tired or you're weighed down or like you have to force something. I think it will just come naturally to you. Like Travis said, he walked into McDonald's and just screamed. That was a spontaneous thing, and there was no way for him to know that that one thing was going to take him viral. And so I think really you just have to be you, authentically yourself, and then have fun with that.
Clap it up, clap it up.
Those are all great answers. So basically, don't chase the money, chase your dreams, and the money will come. Point blank, period.
I was gonna say, like, just to add on to what you guys are saying, a lot of people see you guys where you are now, but we don't see the process. And he was talking about like the process. He had to go and put up posters and do all this stuff. So there is a process on the road to success. So I want you guys out there to know that too. So we usually see these people on these platforms, but they have to work to get there.
Nice, 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 nice. Clap it up, clap it up. Now, all right, this is a tough one, right? Because a lot of times we really find out, we finally find out what we're passionate about. This is what I love, this is what I really want to do, but our friends and our family try to talk us out of it. What do you say to those people who have something that they're passionate about, but every single person that is important in their life is saying, don't do it?
Okay, can I go first?
Yeah.
All right.
They all like that one, they were ready.
So, like we said earlier, you know, my parents are Jamaican, and it was already a difficult conversation to stop school. But then when I told them that I wanted to act, they were like, wait, what? That's what you really, like, it's like 1 in a billion chance that you'll ever end up on TV, let alone be a big name. And, you know, like, I had to deal with a lot of ridicule. And along with that, I was transitioning to become vegan. And so, my family's Caribbean, we eat oxtail, jerk chicken. Right, so I was at a point where I was feeling very isolated from my family. And it was never a question of should I stop. I would want to stop sometimes, but really I knew I wasn't going to. It was just a matter of finding another way, doing a different thing, making it more fun again, or making someone else join me that I've met out in the street who was a part of my, what I call my acting tribe or my acting hub. So I would say that really once you find your thing, you'll know it's your thing because nothing is going to detour you. Nothing is going to get you off that path, because every time you stray away from that path, there's going to be a feeling that's going to bring you back to it, and you're going to like find a voice eventually to say, hey, look, this is what I'm pursuing, and I'm happy, and I have to live my life, and so do that. Just, you know, be respectful when you do it. But yeah.
It's like a crazy situation because when I started making the videos that I started making, a lot of my friends and family were talking, "No, this is stupid. What are you doing? You're not gonna go anywhere." They didn't keep it above with me. that you're not gonna go anywhere with this, and I would just say, you know what, I am going somewhere with this. So like every time I go viral, even when I was on TV for the first time, I was like, hey mom, look, that's me. She was like, I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I called my father, everybody I ever, like, my father never really doubted me. It was more so my mother, because she was scared. It wasn't more so she doubted me, she was scared because she wanted me to stay in school. You know how it is out here, it's tough, especially for a black male. So she just wanted me to stay in school, that's what it was. But you know, just follow your dreams and be yourself, that's all.
Yeah, to piggyback on both of you guys are saying, I definitely agree, strongly agree with that. You know, just follow your dream. Like, you gotta live your life. You can't live somehow. Even though, like, as a parent of you want the best for your child, but you gotta listen to your child and see exactly what they want to do with their career, and let them just follow it. You never know what's gonna come out of that. So always remember, follow your dream and keep striving to be the best.
Yeah, I definitely can relate to that too, because when I was an undergrad, my undergraduate degree is actually in sport administration. So my parents were all excited, they wanted me to go to law school, be a sport and entertainment lawyer, make all this money. I did not like going to school for law. I didn't even want to try. I didn't want to take the LSAT. And then when I enrolled in graduate school, all these other opportunities started popping up. So I don't think that I would be where I am today if I would have taken that path. So definitely go on your own path, do it respectfully, like she said, and try to find a median.
Great. All right, so we kind of want to open up the audience for some questions. If you have questions for any of our panelists, does anybody have questions?
Now that you've been in the industry, do you see you've been embraced when you've been in from the art? The people who are already where you're striving to be, do you see them embracing you, or do you see you've seen a few closed doors that can sometimes turn you away too? Like you may have your family that may have tried to keep you from pursuing what you love, but then when you get where you have to be, these are so-called professionals that are actually there where you're striving to be. You get some of those closed doors, and that can be really kind of traumatic. You know what I mean? Because like these are some of the people that you really need to get into and to get deeper into where you're trying to go.
Coming up, doors will always close in your face. It just makes you stronger. Family, friends, artists, whatever. You just gotta either bust through that door and do it on your own, or build your own door and create your own lane. And that's what we do. As far as the artists, like celebrities, they embrace it now, because now sometimes when I'm out and I see these celebrities, I can't even catch up, but then I walk away from them. I seen that already, and you walk away from me. So it's like, you know, it's different. Even when I was in Toronto the other day, I was at the OVO games, that's like Drake games. The basketball players were talking to me, I seen your videos, and they didn't have to say that, you know? It just humbles me even more. So coming up, doors will close in your face, but that's just a part of the game. Just keep going, never quit. Thank you for asking that, so I appreciate that.
So I feel like Trav and I, we have, we're all in the industry, I guess you could say, and I feel like we're very similar in the specifics of what we're chasing, because you are a comedian, you started off as a comedian, but I know that you act as well and you host as well, and so we're on the same path, but it's a little bit different because I never went into the comedy realm. So for me, I've always been very serious around certain people, and I feel like in one way that actually helped people see me differently, because they realize the passion instantly, they realize the willingness to work. But then I think it also, even now, intimidates people a little bit too, because they see that, and in the doors that I'm going in that are open right now, some people are there that I reached out to in the beginning. That's a good feeling. They didn't expect it to walk through those doors. So it can be a good feeling, because you get to say, look, I proved you wrong. But taking the pride out of it and just really getting to a humble place, you kind of want to let them know, like, see, like, I didn't want to take away from you, I just wanted to add to me. And a lot of people get nervous.
Yes.
And because they're nervous, they don't know how to act. Because they know the history that they have with you, they don't know how to respond to you. They can't look you in your eye, they can't shake your hand, it's hard for them to give you a hug. And so, you know, like, I'm normally the one that goes, hey, how you been? Everything good? And then I come from a sincere place, because I know what's troubling them. I know that they think that, because, you know, I don't know their journey. Everyone's different. And, you know, maybe in the past, they've been slighted. Maybe someone in the past that they helped out before, you know, betrayed them. And so I always try to give that benefit of the doubt, but even walking into doors now, as many of them that are open, I'm still fighting a few of them. I'm still kicking down a lot of them. I want to go so higher than where I'm at now. And so like it's just bigger and bigger beasts to battle. And I'm doing it more so with kindness. And I'm learning that, you know, even though I'm from Brooklyn, I can just like take the edge off a little bit because I'm going to show them differently that I was meant to be here.
That's right.
And I'm going to let my action and my work, that's why you're not supposed to do this with gum in your mouth. Sorry. My action and my work ethic talk for me. And so it's hard sometimes because I don't come from that mentally sound place. I come from a very hostile environment. So a lot of times my past wants to creep up inside of me. My demons want to creep up inside of me. And I would be like, yo, what's good? But then I have to check myself and say, I'm grown now. I have to check myself and say, I'm in the industry that I've hustled for, and I don't have to do all of that anymore. And, you know, like, just being honest with myself, I say, whatever, like, they're gonna see me, they see me now, they're gonna see me later, that's gonna be how it is. So why have that confrontation? Why have that drama? Why have that on my mental? Why have that burden if it's just gonna be the cycle? You know, every new door, every new problem. So it's just like whatever. But it definitely still occurs. And you know, like I'm happy when it doesn't occur. And more, I'm seeing like it's not just me. It's everyone. Like this is just a journey for everyone. Even hearing Trav's stories, even hearing Dizzy, like no matter what field you're in, like this is just kind of how it is. So.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
I'm gonna say one more thing, because I had a friend who was a rapper. He was like, you know what, Trav, how can I get started off? Because I make music, but I don't have a lot of followers. Let me explain something to you. It's not about how many people are watching. It's about the right people or the right person watching, and that's it. Never get discouraged.
Yes, clap it up. So, Andrea and Trav, I just want to thank you for your transparency. That reminded me of a quote that you said because other people felt insecure just for trying to put you on or help you out a little bit. But what I like to tell y'all is that a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. Right. Clap it up for that. Now, I want to continue to open it up to the audience because I want to make this an interactive session. I want to know a little bit about y'all. So what are you passionate about, and what is it that you're looking to pursue? And I definitely want y'all, you first, I definitely want y'all to take advantage of this opportunity to ask questions or speak out, because it's not often we can get a panel like this together, right? It's not often you can tell someone what you're looking to do, and they can actually assist you and guide you through that, all right? So, you first. You can find a seat over here. So tell everyone your name. Stand up.
Hi, my name is Rance Perry, and
Clap it up for him.
I am passionate for my music.
Yes. What do you do? Sing, rap? What do you do?
I do all kinds of music. I just think, I use my mind.
Right.
And just to use my purpose in the Lord. Because the Lord showed me. So, I have a question for anybody. What have you guys felt like when you just want to quit? Like just want to drop?
Of course. You know, at the end of the day, when you don't have the right support behind you, you're gonna feel like you should be doing something else. But never quit. You know, like I can tell you're gonna be a star. Just by you standing up and getting ready, me and try to look at each other like, yeah, he's ready. If anything, we definitely should talk after. Probably bring him my radio show.
Yes. Yo, opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes you really have to dig deep. I mean, I've definitely been there. I'm kind of experiencing it now. I'm actually retiring after this year, so I won't be cheering anymore after February. But sometimes you just have to follow other dreams too. It's not saying that you're giving up or you're quitting, but different doors lead to different paths. So maybe eventually it will all come full circle and you'll make it back to where you were.
That's right. We all go through highs and lows in our careers, like highs and low lows. You know, we all go through that. So I can attest to that.
Running from it when I see it through. Don't run from it. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just face it. It's a poem that I went through with my fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Running from it when I say you see it through. Because it's like when you're faced with adversity, it's like you can walk away or you can meet it face to face and go through it. You understand what I'm saying? So just go through with it. Never quit at all and just keep moving. That's it. I almost messed up the poem for a second. I know if I would have messed with that poem, my fraternity brothers would be like, hold on, what? Yeah, so I had to bring it back real quick, man. Yeah.
Just exactly what they said, you know, don't quit. It's a moment type of thing, so you'll get through it. If you're already in the fire, just keep going so you can get out on the other side. You know, I like what she said too, like maybe sometimes you have to go through a different avenue in order to get what you want. Because I started off as a dancer, and then I had 2 car accidents, things was a little bit different, and so after like one of my big breaks where I got to dance with Jennifer Hudson, I was just like, oh, this doesn't feel good. And I had the accident before the gig, and I pushed through the gig, and then I realized like it doesn't feel as good, and I got into choreography, and it was like much harder, and so I really said, you know what, let me take a break from this and really focus on the acting, and that's when things picked up. So sometimes you have to dig deep and really say, what other door can I do this in? Trav has been acting, hosting, and all that for a while, and he went through the comedy route. And so like maybe if he would have gone a different route, it would have taken a little bit longer, but because he did it how he did it, he got there faster.
Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna wrap up this panel. The last thing I want to ask one more question about the wrapping. Okay, guys. So just give it up for the panel. Thank you so much for coming.
Check this out though. I need to know, like, if they have more questions, if they want to see more of your content, how do we get in contact with you?
All my social media, Trav, QTRAVQUE, my website, www. Oh, I'm sorry. My fault, because you know what it was? I was supposed to leave at 1:30, but I'm like, nah, I gotta stay for the youth, because I'm supposed to be in Philly right now, but you know. So, Trav, QTRAVQUE, and www.travq.com. That was slow enough?
Great.
All right.
I'm on Instagram. I am Andrea Rachel. IAMANDREARACHEL. Just hit me up. My email address is the same, andrearachel123@gmail.com. I'm always open to mentoring, helping, answering questions, all that good stuff. Come back on Power Tuesday. Adults.
I'm Dizzy Brown 718 on Instagram. I'll be hanging out a little while, just in case anybody have any questions for me and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm also PrettyPanda09 on Instagram, so you can find me there.
All right. Last but not least, well, two things before you go. Perfect. 2 things before you go. You see that literally wall? We call it a wall. I know it's just a little cardboard, but it's a wall. All right, use your imagination, right? We call that the Wall of Dreams. So it's tradition that all of our guests have to sign the Wall of Dreams, right? But this isn't an ordinary wall. You're not going to sign it and say what you want to do. You're going to speak it into existence. Kendrick Lamar says, if I speak the good into existence, that instant my dreams will unlock. So instead of saying, I want to, ... you say, I am. I am. There's power in that I am. That's right? So I am ... an Oscar winner. I am a whatever, right? So speak it.
Yo, make some noise one more time for your principal, Miss Aubrey. How's everybody feeling? I need more energy. How's everybody feeling? Yeah. So, without further ado, I want to introduce a very good friend of mine. You see them all over Instagram. You see them all over the world. Make some noise for Ron Suno! saying? I know the vibes, man. Shout out to all the kids, really, man. I want to give out a positive message to the kids, you feel me? Sometimes life could be hard, you know. Hold on. I know y'all hype. Matter of fact, everybody say yeah! Say yeah! That's a fact. So I want to give y'all a little positive message. Sometimes school can be hard, sometimes school can be challenged, but in life, you gotta understand that school's the most important thing in the world. And I know sometimes teachers could be a little crazy. Y'all wanna listen to the teachers, y'all wanna listen to your parents. But always remember, teachers and parents did there before us. So whatever they know from experience. So we always gotta know that school's important and it can help us with our future. And one thing I wanna tell y'all kids this day is, stay positive and don't ride flat tires. Don't ride no flat tires. And what I mean by flat tires, don't be around people that's negative energy, that's telling you the wrong thing and not give you the right support system. You need to go around people that's going to help you and put you to the right position to win. You feel me? So if you want to be a basketball player, you can be a basketball player. If you want to do comedy, you can do comedy. A lot of people say I couldn't be a rapper and a comedian, but I'm here today doing both. And I want to show the kids that's what we can do. Make the G's come and reality. And let's spin Pinocchio, we gotta go crazy. Roll Suno, smack like that. Good. What's going on, man? We outside every day, man. Shout out to DJ Fast, we going crazy. Clap Pinocchio. I think that will happen. I come in clap like this, bro. You gotta touch like this, can't move like this, not smack like Mike. You gotta touch like this, can't move like this, not smack like Mike. Or steady clap Pinocchio. I think that I'm hot, this dope. See what I'm right like the I keep your block like free food. You cannot touch like this, can't move like this, got swag like Mike. You cannot touch like this, can't move like this, got swag like Mike. Keep it like those who girls don't play those, got demons like I don't really like those girls, but you think I got a fool. I think I'm addicted to bitch in this game, I'm back like football. Extreme being this, the bullet reason we play this citizen. I really want to put them off, she gave me some time to go back. And after that, I got you good. I'm going out like the real. You told me what I do. I grew up that LC. Can I play like me, get paid like me, I shoot like ice. Wanna stay with me, can't stay with me, I'm for one night. I don't really like clothes, bro. Which thing I got a on the way down, on the way down, on the show. I think that I'm out to do this. Shoot nobody to win. I treat this time like